At the very beginning of Suikoden 2, Ryu is just a nameless young soldier. He's captured, stripped of his weapon, and locked inside a cold prison cell deep within an enemy castle. The stone walls feel oppressive, the guards' footsteps echo through the halls, and the future feels completely uncertain. This isn't the start of a heroic journey. It's the start of survival. Alone in that cell, Ryu has nothing but time to think. He doesn't know why he was captured or what will happen next. The game forces the player to feel powerless, showing how easily ordinary soldiers are crushed by the machinery of war. There are no choices here, no way to fight back, only waiting. Then Jowie arrives, quiet, cautious, and clearly thinking ahead. He doesn't rush in recklessly. He plans, he observes, and when the moment is right, he frees Ryu. There's no dramatic celebration, no relief-filled laughter, just urgency. They need to move, now. As they escape through the castle corridors, something important becomes clear. Even after everything that's happened, both Ryu and Jowie still believe this is all a misunderstanding. They don't see themselves as enemies or traitors. They still want to go back to Highland, back to their unit, back to the life they knew. This desire to return home makes the moment even more tragic. They aren't running to start a rebellion or change the world. They're running because they think things can still be fixed. They believe that if they just make it back to Highland, everything will return to normal. Gameplay during the escape reflects this tension perfectly. Battles are quick and unavoidable. There's no grinding, no preparation, just forward movement. The narrow hallways and constant pressure make every encounter feel dangerous. The player isn't conquering the castle, they're barely surviving it. The dialogue between Ryu and Jowie during this section is subtle but powerful. Jowie talks more, questions more, while Ryu remains mostly silent. Even here, the game quietly shows their differences. Ryu reacts to events, while Jowie analyzes them. These small contrasts will grow into something much bigger later in the story. When they finally escape the castle, there's a brief moment of relief. Fresh air, open space. But that relief doesn't last long, because even as they run, the idea of going back to Highland starts to feel less certain. Doubt begins to creep in. Something is wrong, and deep down, Jowie already knows it. This entire sequence does something rare. It makes the player emotionally invested before the adventure truly begins. It shows friendship through action, builds tension through gameplay, and sets up themes of loyalty, misunderstanding, and tragic choices. The prison escape and the hope of returning to Highland form the emotional backbone of Suikoden 2. It's the calm belief that things can still be normal, right before the story takes that belief away. And that's what makes this opening so powerful.